Color, we call color correction, different type of color correction, change the color tone, color replace, adjust the light. This all come under this chapter, color correction chapter. Okay. In effects, if you go, there are two places you can see options belongs to colors. One, in effects, video effects, we have color correction. You can see these set of things from brightness and contrast, change color. This is actually for light only. I told you this all comes under change color, change to color, channel mixer, color balance, equalize. This all comes one. I mean, one set. Second set belongs to color. It is available in image control. In image control tab, we can make to black and white, color balance, color pass, color replace, gamma corrections. Okay, so I show you again here. If you want to change something belongs to color, you need to search two places. One on color correction folder, second one on image control folder. So let me go to the color correction area. So quickly we'll explain which is more important. I'm going to explain to you. I'll tell you what are the importance on that option. For example, here I have some shot. Okay, let me import this shots here. Same thing. I had no, it's okay. Float hanging, we have pixel videos. One and this two also have taken here. So I have few videos over here. Now I have taken one background videos. Only the video have taken. Keep the existing sequence. And in effects, color correction, we have brightness and contrast. When you drag and drop, you get in the effects, brightness and contrast. Directly on an image, if you want to increase and decrease the brightness and contrast, you can use this. So of course, it will be useful, something like this kind of shots and all. Here, you know, brightness and contrast is not a big effects. There is no changes happen much, right? So this way can do it. But this kind of images, when you do with the brightness and contrast, you see the shot. Okay, and I can increase the contrast. So we can do some changes here. It give you good result. We can play with brightness and contrast here. Okay, otherwise brightness and contrast, we know in Photoshop it's a flat output. Okay, so usually if we have any other option, we will not come to this. Remember, when you do this, we get a flat result only. That's why we will try some levels, curves, and all. We'll have much more options. So if not that, we will be using brightness and contrast. Now change color, change to color. I use change color, drag and drop. You can see some options here, and there is color to change. Okay, so let me check for this another. We have another video. Okay, change color on effects. Pick the color which you want. Okay, there are limitations for this. Okay, not 100% they will work, but if you pick this one, you see the color of that. This is the tolerance area. Okay, see now when I pick this one, the color is not exactly this. You know, there are different tone is there. So first of all, once you pick, just change the color. Okay, you can see extreme different. It's okay. Then behind you can see below this one, you can see matching tolerance. So increase the tolerance and check similar colors. But you see this tone comes over here that make mistakes over there. So you do one thing, matching softness little bit. Increase this and matching softness, do it. So want, of course, there is somewhere is coming in background here and there, but still this color. But this color I selected only. What color I need? We have, this is a hue transform. Okay, using this one, you can change. I can change to some other color. We know how to do this change, how to do this work in Photoshop, right? But this is the video. When I'm moving also, everywhere it should be the same. Okay, so even there's a portion, it is visible, start, because it's picking a color from there. Okay, that light adjustment, if you want, can be do saturations. I can increase and decrease it. Okay, and check which color you need. Maybe I want to get a color like this. This is almost similar to the original, and check that how much saturations you need. Hope you understood about change color. Okay, you need to take, again, I'm telling, when I'm choosing the video, I'm selecting similar kind of video. If I have a similar color in the background, it's very difficult for me. Okay, to change color like this, there are many options are here. I'm going to discuss. So you see which is more easy to do, that you can do. When you go to this image control, we have something we're going to do color pass. This is something like that, or you can use it color replace. Color replace is not much suitable like this, but to change a color like this, I think I'll recommend you change color is much better result. Okay, similar, we have some other option also. Change to color. When I drag and drop, change color is the change to color is the this one to flat, to get flat result. Like I have choose this area. Okay, this white area. That white area have to change to some other color. Now, how much is the, I don't know, what is the hue? If you want, you can adjust. Before the hue, lightness, saturation, softness, you can adjust. 50 is perfectly fine, the softness, so it will not show any border. Then hue, you can change it, you can change the colors. Of course, this is selecting that white area here, that's why it's also changing. Now this is the color we pick. You can pick the color which one. This green is the color I choose. The green I'm going to change to something else, right? So this hue, if I'm changing, is selecting similar everywhere over there. Even here also the light tone is going to come. Okay, so you cannot do this everywhere, but still somewhere like background, I want to do a quick changes there. Okay, lightness on it. You can set instead of hue, you can change to hue and lightness is the hue and saturation is the, and hue, lightness, saturation, everything is there. So you can adjust one by one from here. Now it's exactly speaking. Of course, if you pick like this in the background, you can see mistakes over there, right? You need to do softness more. 8. You see the border when I'm playing, there are chance to get error. Okay, but still you can try some situations. If extremely different background, it make good result. Channel mixer means, channels means is light. Okay, mostly based on the 3 type of RGB is the mostly we use for the channel. For the channel mixer, we got all options over here: red, green, red, blue, red contrast, similar green, red and contrast, and blue, red and contrast. Okay, you can adjust the lighting effects on these 3 color. Okay, only particular color can be increased. Maybe in this situations, I can think about green. I want to play with the green color because it's natural. So green, red, I'm going to adjust blue, green. Okay, and that all contrast of this one, you can increase it, decrease it. On the contrast of green, increase it, decrease it. So this way you can adjust it. This is channel mixer. Okay, so brightness, change color, change to color, channel mixer. Next one, color balance. Color balance, we already know in Photoshop what is color balance. Control B was the shortcut in Photoshop. Hope you remember. We always use image adjustment, color balance. Okay, color balance means you can pick, drag and drop here. RGB colors are the, that you can see shadow will be the mid-tone is the highlight. Same way in Photoshop also same thing. So if you want to play with shadow, you can do this. If you want light area, you can do with that. Or mid-tone, if you do overall changes, you can see. So mid-tone green, mid-tone blue, and light area, you want to do some changes, you can play with highlight. Dark area, if you want to do some changes, you can play with shadow. Okay, I'll try with this normal picture like this, then you understand color balance. See, mid-tone, if you do, it changes like this, or dark area, shadow, and light area from here. Okay, this is color balance. Next one, color balance only, but HLS, hue, lightness, and saturation. Similar only, but it won't be, oh, you have only an option hue. You know, hue options in Photoshop, same option. But here, you know, I don't need to pick anything automatically based on each colors. Automatically will understand. The green also changing. This is also changing. Okay, same way Photoshop, and lightness of overall and saturation of the subject. You can adjust that. But this one is not a selecting an area. It's everywhere will change it. Okay. For example, if I'm doing this one on this video, you see it's going to, let me delete this change color, then see it happen everywhere. Right? Different colors is going to come. And saturation. Okay. This is HLS. Equalize is using maybe this kind of an image. Okay. We have color balance and all. I delete. Equalize it. If there is any light things, you know, can you see the light adjustment? Automatically equal the light. Okay, we will see here how the result comes. Equalize it because it is darker. Equalize it, so it will find the darker area, lighter area, then try to match it. Okay, depends on the picture. You try on different picture, then you can see the difference on it. Okay. Then leaf color. We drag and drop here. Color balance, remove leaf color. Again, you can pick some color from here. Okay, that amount I'm going to increase it. So in leaf color, you can see that color will leave and remaining is going to black and white. Okay, the tolerance you need to increase it. Tolerance. Edge softness, make the edge softness. Better result, but not perfectly we are getting because of the tolerance. Yeah, this way. Better result. But for doing this one, again, I'm telling in somewhere this tone is coming, this also. This is the similar effects as color pass in image control. So leaf color, which you can choose only one background. On one's color, it will be visible proper, and remaining color will be getting black and white. You can adjust this property, then you understand over here using leaf color. Then Lumetric Tint. Lumetric is most important thing when you're changing color for any scene. Lumetric color has a lot of properties inside. This is the best option to adjust the color tone on. We have some other video. Yeah, this one we need for something else. Okay, I'll try on this. Lumetric color we already given. You see lumetric color to adjust the color tone. Okay, and remember this is very important. Okay, lumetric color. Here you can see basic correction. We have something basic correction. In this basic correction, you have normal properties over here, which is common property, which is in the camera, which you can find this property. Okay, or in Photoshop, when you take, you have a raw image when you're editing in the filter. You know, we were using the same property. There is temperature. Temperature can go to plus and minus. The difference is when you go to minus it goes to blue color tone. When you go to plus, I mean increase the value, it come to warm color. Okay, warm tone and cool tone. Okay, cold and warm, you can do it from up and down. This is temperature. So this also is it will be very good. Depends on the images. You need to get similar kind of videos to adjust. See, I'm going to try here. Very suitable for this video. This one I want to make more cool. This the temperature you can do from here also more cool. Other side, you know, it's going to be more warm color. This is temperature. Tint means again for this image it is suitable. A particular color tone can be add on it. That is tint. Adding a tint. Now let me get back. Then saturation on it. Overall saturation. Maybe I do this way. then adjust the tint. Okay, saturation less. We can play with this one. Go to inside the tone. That exposure can be increased and decreased. Contrast can be increased and decreased. Of course, highlights, white area, black area. We know this all options already. And if you reset it, everything will get back to normal. Reset it. Then this one, when I click now, I click on now basic corrections, right? Then below you can see creative. Creative, we have again normally some vibrance and all we have, when you adjust, you will understand. And you can choose a particular color tone from here. This also will work. But this all, when you check one by one, you can understand. But what it is attractive here, in this, there is something called look. Okay, in creative. If you click on this one, there are lots of presets available, same like Photoshop. Okay, this is a preset for the video. So you can choose some of the presets. So you get beautiful composition have already done. For the color correction have already set it. Choose the right the presets which you are looking for, or if you get it almost similar, you can try to adjust this all property. If you're going to take this one and try to change the properties. I think here also we had a I'm going to change in creative, select this look to different ones. If I have something new, we can import also. So this all are different color. And you see, when we're shooting a movie, we get flat color. So we're going to change that using this one. So we have a chapter based on log video, log file. There is something called log file, log video format, log video file. So that will look dull color. When we're taking a photo, it will be dull color. So this log video format from the camera, when you import to Adobe Premiere, we can get more contrast pictures. So I'll explain about this one later. So that time we will be coming back here, then we're going to adjust this color tone from this option only. That's what I was telling about. Reminding, you can check from here, we have curves. You can see overall curves, up and down comes here, and you go to red tone only, have to increase or decrease it. And green tone only, you want to increase or decrease it. Blue tone is the, okay, so one by one can be adjusted. And color wheel are here. You can go to color wheel, mid tone, high, about color balance things. So even you can try from here, HSL, hue, saturation, and light. When you go down here, you have again some property hue. So hue only can be changing, and saturation can only change. Lightness only can be changed. And there are some blurriness, correction. That is all. Temperature here again we have. So you can one by one, you can go here and change it, and you see the changes what happened. It's a huge area, and I'm telling you, just is the most important option in color correction. In Adobe Premiere, Lumetric control is the most important option for color correction. Okay. So here I'm going to close this Lumetric color. Okay, and here we have tint. Tint means it happens for one color tone. See this, I'm going to choose red. Of course, not suitable, but I'm showing you red and yellow. A bright look we need to get. Or we want to do always cool, this kind of, right? We do darker blue and lighter blue. Light area and darker area. So this way it is changing actually. This tone. Green, darker green and light green. Get that tone. Okay, this is using for tint. Video limiter, we don't need to use now this one. Okay, this is we'll explain later. It is not belongs to changing the color tone and all. Except the video limiter, you can check these all. Brightness to tint, then you understand what are the important things to change the color, replace the color, and what we have studied already about the colors, that all you can apply through a video. You already studied this one for an image, how to apply, and that things we're going to apply to a video. Okay, this is about color correction, I have to say.